not a drill soldier. Not a drill soldier.
The Bourne Supremacy.
A live project with your go.
This is Project Bourne.
Yeah, we about to make your balls shake. Yeah, we about to make it all stake. Eat you one by one while we all break. What the fuck is the deal, niggas? All you run around town, just deal without a cooked meal. 9 times out of 10, if a nigga never fishing on this boy, would you pussy niggas keep it real? Hell no, ain't letting up. There's too much funk shit that be going on. 22 years, man, it's still going up like an elevator when the boy said he going strong. Y'all about to see the rap and the tiger. And I ain't talking bird, man, I'm a girl, river. More bright than the light. I'm the man with the brand sitting behind you, up in the mirror, still a bitch get clearer. I'm insane, I'll look rain, I'll cut chain, I'll look nice, I'll look game, I'll look bitch, niggas all the same. Y'all too lame, for this fame, y'all on bitch, I'm in game, bitch get low with a high take aim. I ran balls like Edrin James. What the fuck y'all talking about? All that bullshit you talking me nothing. Money talk bullshit talk, the more talk bitch ass things in the switch. Don't let them been fighting. The life is death, that you can all catch up with me. Them that's death, I can't see to stop giving over people that I'm lost and I'm gonna give you like a jiffy. I ain't no biffy, calling and falling like Rippy. Falling, we all in the falling, I'm gripping, we ride to the falling, it's just like a tippy. Give me what since I don't know what you're into. Probably the nigga that vodka and any. Prepare for hell, this nigga that they think and roll about people that taking the wheel. It's Project Enemy number one. 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 It's Project Enemy number one.
The eyes of a killer. Ain't nobody fucking with a project nigga bustin' for the thriller. All you bitches that are fold, but I'm throwing up the fold line for the real hoes and the true real killers. Throw your middle fingers if you with us. All the real killers with the Glocks, throw your guns to the cemetery. Yo, what a feeling. I'm back up in the building. I'ma show you how to do it. Get a million, then I'm chillin'. Nitty, bring the band to the front. Right, get the loot. I'ma shoot motherfuckers if I got us. Getting blows like a chopper. And your hear is like a blocker. But you born me the name, nigga. Ain't nobody holler. Now you wanna rush up and why hide out. Get the back when we slide out. Load your cash, pull the gas. Burn it down and we ride out. Cause I ain't got time for a motherfucker. Trying to put a young nigga in the chain. All we wanna do is get money. Ain't nobody taking from us. When you see us in the damn thing change. Now you say crazy the range. Put us on the TV, tell the world we done gone insane. Now you say we rollin' with a gang. Cause we fuck with ICP, that's a motherfucking shame. Get em from my adversaries, you don't even gotta worry if you stay up out the way and mind your motherfucking B.I. All the OGs trying to stay up out of prison, better hang your favorite trail where the motherfucking T.I. Bitch, I'm a P.I. LPCI. Gotta get revenge on your motherfucking C.I. Mofo L.I. F.E.D.I. E-bitch, nigga, yeah, you got goodbye.
It's Project Enemy number one. 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 It's Project Enemy number one.
Might be a good idea.
Hey guys, yeah, this is John from All Points TV, and we're listening from the track from Project Bourne. That's called Public Enemy Number One. In the studio today, we have Hoodu, and we also have Polk, and Polk is with Project Bourne, correct?
Yes, sir.
So anyway, you guys have been here. Hoodu and both of you guys have been here over years, 3 or 4 times, and so then welcome you back here.
Appreciate it.
So you guys are, yeah. One thing I remember one time you were coming in here, and you had your record label, the management group, whatever, you had like 3 shows in 3 different states that one night when you're coming in. So that was quite a significant accomplishment, and so seems like you've been keeping the momentum going. So you got more stuff going on, and that's what we're here to talk about, what the developments are. So anyway, Hoodu and Polk, thank you very much for coming in again. Let's start. Where do you guys want to start at?
Oh man, we can talk about what we got coming up and everything. Albums, shows, stuff like that.
So anyway, it's like, it's different. I'm over to the side here, so you're talking. It's like, sorry about that, but it's just like we had to do that because we can get that whole background there set up. It makes it a lot easier on us. But anyway, No, I remember you guys had like 3 shows simultaneously that night, in 3 different states, and that's pretty much of an accomplishment. And now, when I was talking in the preliminary there, you're talking about that you're actually going to be doing other projects. So we'll go from there too. But we'll start out with what you guys are actually coming up next, say, 2 weeks. So how's that?
Okay.
Okay. So where are you guys going to be appearing at?
Right now, the next few weeks we don't have. Next 2 weeks we don't have anything. We got some things that we got going on being put together right now for next month, and then July. Then we got July we're gonna be at the Gathering of the Juggalos, the 17th annual out in Ohio. Then July, that's July. Then August we working on getting the tour put together, like 26 cities.
Well, the Gathering of Juggalos, that's pretty big. That's the Insane Clown Posse, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they got what they boast, they have like 75,000, 100,000, juggalos or more. I mean, that's still considered, when the people are actually calling themselves that, that's a dedicated fan base. So that's something really significant to be tied to. So, I mean, you're kind of geeked up about that, pumped up and everything about being there.
Yeah, we perform on the 21st, July 21st.
And so anyway, this is this is what we just played the track. Is that from a new upcoming CD it's about to drop, or is it already dropped?
Yeah, we just released it. It came out in November.
Okay.
It's called the album called The Born Supremacy.
Yeah, and it's I'll see if I can get the picture here behind you here. Let's see. Yeah, so it's I'm not good at multitasking, so forgive it. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I'll grab it here, and it's right behind this front. I got pictures lined up. You got so much going on there. It's just there's so much going on with you guys. It really is. I mean, it's quite appealing that you guys are still out there doing this stuff. Right. I mean, it's how many years you guys been involved in this?
Me myself, this Polk, I've been doing it for 20.
20, yeah. Now you're a local guy, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so you're right from Flint. So, and you're from Indiana, aren't you? Yeah. So I mean, Hoodu's from Indiana. You guys, that's me kind of interesting sort of going to. How'd you guys meet up?
This is when I hit y'all up for the Kentucky show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I tried to put on a 2-day show down in Kentucky, and being fans of theirs, I had to get a hold of them, and they came up and did a show. We just kind of started talking, and
to this day, man, and that was about
a long time ago.
2010, 11? What, 11?
Something like that.
Yeah, you guys, soon after not within a couple of years of starting the studio on the original name, you guys were up here, and that was quite some time ago. So, I mean, it's I'm thinking 7-8 years ago we started that, maybe 9 years ago. So you were here within a couple of years after that. So, now, let's see, your record label is called... I just had MG 423. Yeah.
MG Music Group.
Now, where does that come from? It's like the 423. Where does that come from?
The 423, man, it's about my daughter, really. 423 is like her birthday.
Okay.
April 23rd, she passed, and just named it, pretty much in the remembrance of her and everything.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, it's she was quite young on taking it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm sorry to hear that, but it's what better way to commemorate it than something that's still ongoing, something you're still connecting to, you're still working with. She's inspiration, so she's a muse. Right. Very sorry to hear that, though. Anyway, Hoodu, yeah, it's what's going on down there in Indiana? I mean, you're you're obviously you've heard what's going on here in Flint with the water situation.
Oh yeah.
And so what's going on in your part of the woods down there in Indiana?
It's turned into a pretty big little music industry down there. Everybody's got big people coming and stuff. Myself, I've been kind of taking some time off, and I'm just now coming back. Got the album, the Edge of Angels album coming out. That's myself and Todd Drake.
Now, is he from your area or from up in this direction? Or
no, he's in Wichita, Kansas.
Wow, so you guys are getting widespread. I mean, the Midwest was being well represented here: Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Kansas, Nebraska. Now we're going to hear one of those people from Nebraska, or you got to get the Huskers in there.
Right.
Yeah, but now it's really cool. I mean, you're I don't know. I just see, to me, it's somebody's got to keep on going to this stuff. I mean, it's it takes so much to do this, I think. I mean, you got to, you're getting money coming in. You always got to pay more bills, and you got to do something on the side to keep this going. And it's You got to be really committed. I always appreciate that, the commitment level. I talk to people, and they have an amazing amount of commitment, amazing amount of energy tied into this. And
you got to have love for it. If you ain't got no love for it, you ain't going to last.
now, could you imagine yourself pulling back from this? I mean, that's like somebody told me about the studio, said it's a love, and I don't know if I could put it that way. I don't know if I could say it's a love, but I couldn't say. I can't just see myself dropping this. So maybe it is love. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what the hell love is. I don't know. But
I mean, if it's something you're doing and it just makes you happy inside, you just like every time you do it, you just makes you happy. You can have a bad day or bad situation going on at home, whatever it is, and you go to do music or you do your radio show, and it just makes you feel good inside. That's love.
And I guess that is. I mean, it's like if that's the way you want to define it. I mean, I just can't see myself abandoning this. I mean, it's been going on. We don't make lots of cash doing this, but it is a public outreach. It's a public connection. It's like beyond. I mean, you guys really. I mean, I was really kind of touched, I guess, for lack of a better term, when you reached out to us years ago to come in here and be interviewed by us. And I thought that was amazing because you guys are like you weren't in the area. I mean, Hoodu wasn't. I mean, you were, and I mean, but. That was just really kind of like, wow, that's cool. They think that much of what we're doing. So, I mean, I do thank you guys for that, too. Anyway, so the music, it's like you sit down there and how do you come up with what you're going to write about? How do you come up with the topics, the subjects? How do you come up with that? Either one of you.
Mine is, I do it by the way I'm feeling, really. We were actually already talking about this, but... if I'm in a bad mood or I'm mad about something, you're going to get that type of track. If I'm in a good mood, had a good day, you're going to get that type of track. So it kind of depends on how you're feeling. I tried to stop for a while, and that's why I was, I guess, keeping a low profile for so long. But like I said, it's a love for it. It's something that I kind of have to do to get things out. So I had to come out and make another album, and it's changed up a little bit, a new different kind of feeling and flow and stuff, but I think it's going to go over good, hopefully.
No, we all know that, the tragedy, and I can say that, without any kind of use being over-exaggerative, the tragic death of Prince. And I remember just right after that came out, the next day or so, somebody had said that in an interview that Prince would be at a dinner or a lunch or somebody sitting, and he'd just like wander off. He'd had, you want to get back to the studio, want to get back to someplace where he can actually, write stuff down. And another thing too is like I remember reading about writing and just writing, like stories where they said if you find you can do it, you can live a life without writing, you probably shouldn't be a writer. No, it's like if you can't live your life without doing this, music or any kind of artistic pursuit, that you are an artist. If you can't live without that, you can't just see yourself doing without it. And do you find yourself doing that right in different times? Do you feel like you just have this? You have to isolate yourselves. Either one of you about to answer this. I mean, do you feel like you have to isolate yourself so you can jot down stuff, or you want to lay down some tracks, or see if you can hear it in your head, and then put it down so you can actually hear it in your ears? I mean, is that what's compelling you guys, like that driving you?
Yeah, me, man, always. Even if I ain't in the studio, I could be riding in the car and I'm thinking of something, a subject for a song, or might be rapping, like doing the verse in my head or anything. So it's always with me, man, pretty much 24/7.
Now, I don't know if either one of you got, I know you said your daughter passed away. I don't know if you have any more children.
Yes.
Okay, now, say they want to do this, say I don't know how old they are, but I mean, could you, I don't know if, would you want to say discourage them to go into the music industry, or would you be all there for them, be supportive, trying to give them as much as you could for the help,
No, I wouldn't discourage them. I mean, if that's what they feel like they want to do, and they really, really sincerely want to do it, I support them, because the way I came in and what went on with me, that don't necessarily mean it'll happen with them. It might be a better road for them.
Yeah, I mean,
less struggle.
Yeah, I mean, we've been through the goods and the bads both, so hopefully if they decide to do something like that, we can kind of teach them what not to do,
Right.
and make make it a little more positive for them.
Now, do you have children, Hoodu, or?
Yes, I've got 3.
3, wow. So I guess you do now. It's like, has any of one of them shown any interest in doing this?
My son he likes to sing. My daughter likes country. I don't know. My other son, he just turned 1, so he doesn't know yet. But I don't know. They all like music to a point, so they might end up doing something.
So I can imagine. How would you feel? Let's say one of your kids want to turn on going classical music. Would you be okay with that? Or
I love all music. I'm not a huge fan of country, but if it's good music and a good vibe, I like it.
Right.
I think that's the thing. Is like it's a really kind of hard thing too. And I think a lot of times the people out there. Obviously I like a lot of bands out there that I like rock and roll, but there's a lot of bands out there that don't fit that category or what they, use as a genre. It doesn't fit that, but there are a lot of bands out there. Like one comes to mind. Lyle Lovett. Okay, I don't know if you ever heard his stuff. Ex-girlfriend of mine got me into this, listened to him. We went to his concerts 2 or 3 times. He's got big band jazz. He's got blues in there. I mean, the guy's like, you can't put in one label on him. So, I mean, could you see yourself as you're getting older actually going in those kind of forays in those different types of areas of music? Could you either one of you see that? Or
Me, myself, I could. I mean, I'm pretty much like this. I'm open to anything that, if it's good and can make somebody else feel good. I'm open to taking a chance and exploring it. I mean, I'm not saying necessarily saying me doing it, but helping somebody else that is doing it, to get a chance at what they dream or whatever.
Because I mean, I just one guy. He was with Hootie and the Blowfish. God, I got 2 or 3 names in my head. I don't know if I can get the right one, but now he's doing country.
Yeah,
right. They were just talking about that a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it's like, and so I mean, he's got a good following, I guess, and under that banner or whatever. I mean, you never know. I mean, like I said, there's so many bands out there that have crossover. I mean, I know bands members who played in other groups, tracks on their albums and stuff, totally divergent styles, varieties of music. So
if you look at Taylor Swift, she started off doing what in country, right?
Right.
Country, I think.
Now she's doing pretty much. And I like Taylor Swift to this day. My little daughter got me. The song she make is good.
You know what's weird is it's weird almost. But if you're around, you hear something in your own private house and you're listening to something, you kind of enjoy it. Some people are just like as soon as you're about to open your mouth, you're sitting around a bunch of friends and somebody's trashing it. You kind of, I don't care how much of an individualist you are, you're kind of hesitant to say you like somebody's stuff. Mm-hmm. That even though somebody's trash, especially somebody who might have some respect for their musical taste, for their opinions, and it's right. There are some things she does. I mean, I can say that I think it's listenable, but I mean, I don't know if I'd go to her concert. Wow. She's good to look at. I mean, but she's very young, so I'm 52, so I fall into the old pervert category as soon as I look at it. I feel that way about myself. So anyway,
well, my daughter has me listening to her. I mean, well, not has me, but she listens to her all the time, and she's not bad at the music that she makes nowadays. And I know people are gonna be looking like, "Oh, Polk, man, you listen to Taylor Swift?" But hey.
It's music. I mean, it's like, there's certain bands out there they have an appeal. I mean, it's like some country artists. I like, Travis Tritt, I like some of his songs. I've seen him in interviews. I like him as a person. Ted Nugent, I like a couple of his songs. I think he's outrageous on the political statements he makes. I mean, I think he should tone it down a bit. But there's a couple of songs I really think he's just, like a genius on. The other times are just like, oh, that's the stuff of that era. It just kind of blends together in the background. But I mean, you never know who you're gonna enjoy listening to. I mean, that's right. So I think that's kind of a good thing, though. You'd be kind of broad-minded enough to see that. Right. So, would you want to play another track here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which one do you want to play?
Go play mine if you don't care. There.
Okay, well then, see, I got to pull this. I got a very small window here. I got to pull one aside and put this. It's like we're on a budget, folks. So anyway, Hoodu on the Edge? Of the Edge?
Yeah, it's called Breakout is the official name. It's off the Edge of Angels album coming July 20th. Okay,
I'm going to drop your mics then. Let the people get a good listen to this so you can talk amongst yourselves there. And we'll play the full track and, then we'll come back to talk some more, all right?
Cool.
All right. So okay, man, that was great, and that was off your album, right?
Yep, that's off the Edge Angels album coming up.
Coming up. Okay, so it hasn't been dropped yet.
No, that hasn't been
July
yet.
20th.
So we kind of given a sneak peek, so to
There you
speak.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's July 20th. We're gonna drop that at the Gathering, and on my website and iTunes and stuff like that.
No, that's like it's gonna be kind of like you're putting yourself out there. I don't care, I do that here every day when I typically let people do their own shows and I just produce them. But there are times when I say something political out there. You put yourself out there regardless, and you're opening yourself to criticism. And that track sounded great. Now, but some people are going to be like pick it apart, and I don't know if that's you got to be kind of thick-skinned to handle that.
Oh yeah.
Once you've been doing it for so long, man, you used to it, so
Yeah,
it don't hurt.
Yeah, I think it does. Though. I mean, I don't know. I've been around it for like several years, and when something doesn't go the way I thought it should, or somebody was wowed by it, wasn't wowed by what I thought it should be wowed by, it does kind of a stings. It does sting a little bit. I mean, and you don't really have that ever experienced that, or
Yeah, I'd have. Yeah. I had a guy. We released the album in 2002. I'll never forget. It was a DJ out of Cleveland. He told me I think we had like 17 songs on it. He said he only liked the 2.
Only like 2 out of all those other ones, and it just.
But see, I didn't get mad because it was like that's your opinion. Other people that bought the album said they liked it. You didn't buy it, so I took his opinion and I respected it. But at the end of the day, I'm worried about the consumers who's going to buy it and to support it and something like that.
Yeah. Plus, if everybody says they like it, I mean,
something wrong.
There's something wrong because not everybody's gonna like everything you do.
But I think I think there's some kind of courage to that. I mean, I applaud that when I see people. It's you putting yourself out there, and I mean performing musically out there in front of people, and you're singing. You got the microphone in your hand, or near the microphone, and you see these people got this eye contact going. And I mean, I guess Prince suffered the severe anxiety for being out there performing live, and and I mean, I don't know how people distance themselves from that. I mean, especially like everybody's got a fantasy of being a rock star, but very few people can actually just summon that inner strength, I guess, to go out there and put themselves there like that. So I mean, I think that's really admirable if you can do that, and you're producing good stuff, you're creating good stuff. But I mean, it's like I think it's got to be. I think it's pretty gutsy, So
It's nerve wracking. I mean, I know. Really, I'm not real good in front of people, so the whole day before I perform, I'm nervous all day long, and then once I get up there, everything's okay. But up to that point, it's hard. And
the first time for everybody, I mean, you probably have your own recollections of that. I mean, I had a friend who was in a punk band in the 80s, and he said he went up on stage, and he was the least likely expect. If you met the guy, you wouldn't expect him to be the front man for this band. And he said, we played down Detroit. He said, we played here locally for a while, and we down Detroit. And he said after the concert, he said, my friends are all milling about, the band members and stuff. And he said, these 2 girls come up there and said they want to have sex with me. And he goes, I reacted in typical rock star fashion. I puked. He had just too much stress on him. So, because he was just a very, very pleasant individual, but, just couldn't see him as a punk rock to begin with. But he was the front man for this band too. So, I mean, I was quite taken back that he said that. I just cracked up when he said that. So
those first shows, I still remember the first show we did. My first big show was with opening up for Bazaar up here, actually at Blondie's. Is that what those called, Blondie's? And I forgot half my set. I mean,
well, I do that interviewing people too. Like get in there, especially when you got everybody coming in and you're sitting there, people are talking to you, and then like I'm starting up and I'm like drawing a blank. And the people I've talked to before, I know them. I've corresponded with them on email. And I just draw blanks. I mean, I can see that. I can see that. I've experienced that. So anyway, see when you're performing, and you could travel quite a bit. Obviously, like I said, you're from Indiana. That's like 300 miles away from where we're at now, right here in Flint.
It took about five hours to get here, I think.
So and then and Polk's just across town, probably, right?
Yeah. 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, but you do meet up, and that's another thing. As part of I remember somebody posting a meme on Facebook. Only a true dedicated musician. It's like it's got $2,000 worth of equipment. It's got a $500 car. It's going to drive 3 hours to a place to get $50 to do a gig. I mean, that's the way the music industry is. I mean,
Right.
and like I guess that's called paying your dues.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now it's like now in this age now, like right now where we're on a computer and people are like record sales used to be a huge thing. I mean, people made good money for that. Now I think it's harder. It's opened up the market for people who can hear stuff that normally they would never gotten exposed to.
Right.
But on the negative side of that, the people performing this stuff now are being cut out from a lot of the potential cash flow.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, now how do you guys see how you can overcome that? Do you have a plan in mind, or?
Well, only way I think you could get over it is you got to tour. That's where you're gonna make your money at. Your touring,
Merchandising and
merchandising. Then if get sponsorships and stuff like that. So
Yeah, there's no way you can just sit back and let it happen anymore. You gotta put in a lot of work.
right.
I mean, the money I made from it more or less was selling CDs hand to hand, at shows and people off the street and stuff. That's actually, I think that's how y'all got started, wasn't it? Selling like that. What is it like?
Back then, you could sell us. That's when cassettes was out. Dang, I sound old. But that's back when cassettes was out, and you easily can make money then. But now, no.
I guess MC Hammer, I guess, used to sell stuff out of the back of his trunk, out the trunk of his car, and that's how he kept himself going for a while. And then he busted through and got popular, and then it's like rags to riches, a rag story again. I mean, I guess he's got money now, but he pretty much hit a lot of people around him. And that's another thing is too, if you get success and you get raging success for financially, you got friends you never knew you had. People just loves you all the time. We're there to support you, and they just want you to write a nice check to them. I mean, envision that 5 years down the road. You guys are playing big venues and getting the money, and people are coming knocking on your door who pretty much shunned you or had nothing to do with it beforehand. How would you handle that? You think you'd be more like just charitable, or do you think you just kind of blow them off?
I mean, we ain't never made no millions of dollars, but like going on tour, we done witnessed that. Like people calling, want to go on tour, take people on tour with you. They get out there, act a fool, mess stuff up for you and stuff like that. So you got to be careful who you have around. You got to have a strong team that's there and got you in their best interest. That's going to get there and work instead of just go out on the road with you and party, and think it's just all about, like you say, the rock star life and get out there meeting women and all that. Because if you got people around you like that, you're not gonna make it, and we witnessed that a few times.
Yeah, it's like they don't realize how much effort you've taken to get to that point, and then they blow it for you, and it does reflect on you.
Yes, it does.
It does, and you feel like you're cringing. It's like, yeah, I did bring that person in. I thought he was gonna be better. Yeah.
We was hurt. We got hurt like that a couple of times. Our relationships with certain people in the game that didn't want to mess with us no more because we always out with knuckleheads so now we getting our team straight, everybody that's about business, and it's all right to have fun, but have fun after you take care of your business, so.
I mean, Clint Eastwood one time said in an interview, he said, don't take yourself seriously, but take your work seriously.
Right.
And I think that's a problem that's been inversed. If you see somebody beating up on the paparazzi, they're taking themselves too seriously. I mean, you can't really kick on them when they're want to take your picture. Basically, you should be worried if somebody doesn't want to take your picture. I mean, especially on the larger scale, when people are like, some publicist has been paid buku bucks to promote you. If you're under people's radar, that's not a good thing, But that's kind of a dilemma too. You're kind of the double-edged sword. You want to be recognized, you want to be appreciated, but you want to have a private self.
But you know what? Them artists that do that, when they hot and people all in their faces, like you said, they get mad, want to push the cameras out the way. But when nobody's taking pictures of them, they go do something real stupid to get that attention again.
Now it's like, what do you see yourselves? Well, both of you guys here. I'd like to hear a response on this. Is like, what do you want to see yourself, say, 5 years from now, 10 years down? I mean, do you want to be a producer yourself and working with other people, or do you still want to just be doing your own music? Or
me myself, I wanna help other artists. If I'm in that position to get chances at it, they dream. And I always want to do something that got to do with music. Always, no matter what. Whether I'm still making albums or what, I still want to have something, my hands in there, whether, like you say, producing, executive producing, however.
How about you, Hoodu? What you want to do?
I mean, really, same with me. I mean, I've done way more than I ever thought I would with music-wise and stuff, and didn't get rich off of it, but I've definitely seen a lot, done a lot, met a lot of people, and I mean, I'm more than happy to kind of pass it on, and I'd like to have maybe my own recording studio or something, kind of help people out.
I guess one of the guys from the Who did that. He had a small, like a van that had actually like a 4-track or 8-track recording set up in there, and he went into neighborhoods and let people record stuff. I mean, when he was down out touring and stuff, I mean, what else are you going to do? I mean, let's face it, it's like they've lived through that drug scene. It's, they're miraculous survival, right, for the Stones, for example. But I mean, it's like, It was the Stones, I think it was. But anyway, one of those guys goes around recording people. He gets a lot of people out there, and he's got some people like I know David Gilmour from Pink Floyd actually got Kate Bush. I don't know if you ever heard of her, but she was popular in the '80s. A British, like more performance artist. She's musical, but it's also she dances, and it's kind of an oddball thing. But David Gilmour from Pink Floyd got her in the limelight. So I mean, you could be something like that, like they call the mentor. And that'd be kind of cool. That'd be cool. Now, you guys got any more social media sites and stuff like that you want to give out, and so people can contact you and maybe and there's a place where you could download your music and pay for it and then listen to it. Do you have any places you want to send people to or?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely both our stuff's on iTunes.
Okay.
And then for me, I got theedgeofangels.net. You can Facebook, Twitter, look me up, Hoodu29. My partner Todd Drake, he's got Infected Dead Beats. He makes beats and music for people. You can get on, find him, and get some good music. We're pretty much everywhere. I mean, you go to the Split Side Management website. And I believe it's splitsidemanagement.com or the real Split Side Management, I think. And yeah, just pretty much look me up. I'm all over the internet.
Because we want people to do that. Because I mean, it's like you're going to you want to get more people, encourage them to come out to your shows and maybe listen to your music. And now, what happens if they get somebody who wants to? You have to contact your management group, or say they wanted you to come into your town. I mean, would you want them just to contact your management groups?
Just depends. Easiest way for me is just get a hold of me on the edgeofangels.net. I have a contact page, and Project Born's got their website. You can get
therealprojectborn.com.
Yeah, no, it's just like I'm glad you guys are like I said, I've definitely Polk and I have talked a couple of times about him doing a show on a semi-regular basis, at least for music and stuff in the Flint area. And I think that's now they're All Points TV, and I think All Points would be a good title to actually work under for that, because reaching out to different areas and categories of entertainment and different people. See, I'm 52, so I mean, it's like I'm the old guy, the old fart. So, it's like I don't keep abreast of all this stuff. And you're in the industry. You two are in the industry. So, anytime you guys want to bring somebody up here and do an interview with them, and maybe try to get some encouragement going on for some artists that you want to get behind and you're down with and all that, let us know. Okay. Anyway, do you have a song you want to wrap this up with? And and every information right now, before we wrap it up, I'll let you get it out there so you can get people to show up for things or go to places.
Just keep an eye. We got some stuff getting set up for the end of June. Like I said, Project Born's going to be on the Pendulum stage at the Gathering. Y'all's new album.
Yeah, new album.
So anyway, what song do you want to go out with, guys?
The last song is Knots Don't Fit.
Yeah. Shout out to my Split Side people. I'm thinking of it.
Okay, hold on. What was the name of that again?
The Split Side. That's ones they've been here before. OS7, For Real.
Okay. What's the name of the song though? I said.
Knots Don't Fit.
Okay. Well, anyway, thanks a lot for the guy, showing up, and I'm really glad you're, still out there doing music, man. I mean, it's like really encouraging.
Appreciate you for having us, man.
And anytime you can contact us, and I really do appreciate the distance, Hoodu has traveled, and I definitely, appreciate the distance you travel there, Polk. Right. I mean, you're right across the town, but it's always good to see you. So anyway, we'll play this song on the way out, and people, really look them up, give them a shout out there, reach them out on Facebook and all the other social network media groups that they've listed there, and we'll also have links too on this YouTube on the YouTube channel, so they can click on and go to you guys. All right. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Skinny jeans, cause my knots won't fit. And my homies in this
on, so just button your blouse up, pull your skirts down. When it comes to Bang Jones, keep your mouth closed. And I roll and I did what I done it. Give a shit about a bitch, never none it. First they said he was a nice guy, now he acting all rude. He keep his nose in there and he be acting all cool. But I don't give a fuck, but how that cool, I'ma ride to bitches room. When at first it was like fuck him, now they wanna know what he doing block. Fuck up a rap piss on cotton if I'm stopping. And let you see him spinning before he can block it out. Ain't no blocking me out, plus baby girl look quicker to put the cock in the mouth. Get the money, make the drop in the mouth. Tell me who gon' stopping them now. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit.
I don't fuck with skinny jeans, say that shit for the freaks. Got my blue Levi's and my Dickie slack squeeze. Pussy niggas catching these, walking around with blue balls. Then you wonder why the bitches in the club blow you off with a 4X t-shirt, skinny ass jeans, looking like Michael Jackson when he did Billie Jean. Yeah, walking around here looking dumb, looking like a dope queen on the first of the month. You can call it what you want, I'ma call it how I see it. I can't rock no tight pants, but on the hoes I like to see them. All you niggas get it good, leave them skinnies on the shelf. Homie britches so tight, he can barely catch a breath. Can you tell me why they do it? Ain't no fucking fashion statement. I bet you when they hit us, they gon' say them niggas hate. In the moral of the story, we all say the same thing. Get yourself a pair of khakis, put away them skinny jeans.
Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear funny shoes with them skinny ass jeans. Out here walking all tight and they busting out the scene. We never fight to the party. Get off my dick just like the fresh slick Rick was screaming lottie dottie dottie. The girl said she want them damn pants. It's them niggas from the Jets and we don't do the same dance. Don't wanna call y'all some hoes. You niggas out here acting like some bitches. Please take off your girl clothes. Yeah, up to the head spouse. Out here running like a mouse and some panties in your girl blouse. Michael Jackson bad, Boogie Jazzy bad. Thought they had a girl, disappointed dad. Not an uncle is the auntie, acting like the niece. The family and he a cold piece. My sister asked when you shop in the women's section of the crowd. Get them jeans back to your dog. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit. Can't wear skinny jeans, cause my knots don't fit.
Not wearing skinny jeans like a fucking bitch is what I mean, right? You can't be tough wearing skinny jeans. I don't give a shit.